Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunist Zunbils. In the last episode we have been doing pretty well in our war against the Abbasids, taking a few battles where we can get them and otherwise just trying to make their troops suffer attrition in our high attrition provinces, and we could get a white peace right now. But I'm being greedy and seeing if there's maybe a possibility of getting to 100% where we could get free 600 gold and all of the piety, prestige, and moral authority as well. We can see about 12,000 or so Abbasid troops in the area, but they seem to be leaving, so that's fine. We'll just continue to sit here, get our ticking war score, and see what they're up to. See if this army is going to try and siege Yazd. If it is, we might send our army over to attack them, since it's desert and we could get decent terrain, or at least neutral terrain. Oh, apparently they're just going to head back to Kerman now. Okay. We got about 8,000 over here now. See what they're up to. This army is now, okay, heading back over here again. Or back into Yazd. So we definitely don't want to fight 14,000 troops, even if the terrain is neutral, with our 10,000. Seems like they might have finally figured out where the war goal is and are actually going to siege it. Our daughter is of legal age and became an elusive shadow. Okay. Let's give them some time here in case they change their mind. Otherwise we'll probably just take the white piece. Probably could have been sieging a holding over here the whole time instead of just camped in the capital, but I don't think that would have gotten us to 100. So I think as soon as these get to around the 50% mark, we'll probably just peace out. My daughter has carefully approached me about her Tengri beliefs. We'll engage her in theological debate. She'll become a good Zunbil. Not Zunbil, Zunist. Zunbil is the name of our dynasty, not our religion. My son is turning into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein him in a bit. We'll tell him pride goeth before a fall. Our penetrating gaze can part even the thickest theological fog. Okay, good. Yep, so it seems they finally have figured out how to win this war. And as soon as I say that, they change their mind. You are headed over here, and you are headed to Kerman. Alright. 100% is back on the menu. Maybe. Did another war just start? No. So there's absolutely no reason for him to be moving his troops. But I'm glad that he is. So you're heading into Yazd with this army now. And actually going to Kerman, so it looks like they're trying to come over here and fight my army, maybe. I wonder if it was my moving into their territory and starting a siege that has lured them over here. If that's the case, I'm very pleased, because they're going to have to go through at least, well, they don't have to, but they probably are going to go through at least one of these high attrition provinces. You've been sent a preacher. Let's see who we can ransom. We have this Emir imprisoned as well, of course, and I don't think he's giving us any war score. So let's ransom him for a nice amount of gold. And all of these other characters. Ooh, not our Chief of Ranikot. He's going to be annoyed that we imprisoned him. Okay, so he's heading into here. He's probably going to come up this way, actually. Maybe we want to break off our siege and head up this way in the hopes that they'll come through the Zunist provinces. Because he does have a numbers advantage here, but it's not a huge advantage, so if he has to take a few ticks of attrition on each of these armies before he engages me, he'll probably lose enough troops that he will change his mind about it. In fact, he's going in this direction now, that's fine. Gonna lose troops any second now. Into 4,500 on that stack, and you're headed in here, which I'm happy about. Trying to leave, but he's gonna take attrition before he does. Okay, and they're headed back towards their war goal, apparently. We'll let them get to Kerman, and then we'll, I guess, move back into Kalat, in case that's what tempted them over here in the first place, and we'll see if we can keep them from sieging it. I do just want to check that he's not going to be tempted to assault this, maybe. Yeah, I think he won't be able to. Tithe is good. We're actually making good money while at war here. Up over 1,000 again, which I'm very happy about. Alright, so he is, for now, sieging this. And we're up to 77%. Pretty nice. So I probably will still white peace if he looks like he's actually going to complete this siege. I think we're going to finish ours first, maybe? I really hope he just changes his mind again, because we're so close. Oh, and he's leaving. Alright, I think this might be enough to get him to 100 if he's going to do the same thing as he did previously and just wander all the way over here again. My son, Mustafa, does his homework and is always on time for his lessons, so he's going to become diligent, which is very good. He's depressed as well, though. Let's hope he recovers from that. Oh, we have a Hindu revolt. Alright, that's fine. Is this his actual ally now? No. Kind of a similar flag, but not quite. I guess it's just some other war that's going on. So, I'd like to try to finish this siege. The war score we get from this could be enough to tip us over the edge, and then we'll probably go take care of these Hindus. We'll keep an eye on where he's going, though. Well, he's taking 13% in here, and it's not even Zunist. Just from the supply limit, I guess. Headed over here, though. And now he's changed his mind and is heading back to the war goals. Let's see where this gets us. Only 7% there, so not as good. Got us to 89. I think we have to take care of the Hindu uprising and just hope he doesn't siege this in time. Just need to do this quickly because we could get that event where they get a reinforcing wave of rebels, which would be annoying. We're at 91% though. So close I can taste it. So he's back to sieging. If I had to guess, I think he can finish that siege before we get to 100 from the ticking war score, but it might be close. Your commanding presence on the battlefield was felt during the recent victory by friends and foes alike. You bolstered the spirits of the men when it was needed most, and you personally led the final charge that broke the back of the enemy army. So we gain 100 prestige, which is nice, but doesn't actually help with anything. We'll follow this army over here. We have a new satrap, who is very pleased with me, primarily because we are defending against infidels, I imagine. And we need to appoint a new spy master. This guy who was causing me trouble before, well... Oops, let's send him off to study technology in Constantinople. And if he happens to get blinded and castrated, we'll be very sad about it. My daughter became a brilliant strategist, okay. He still has about 19,000 troops. It doesn't look like we're going to run him completely out of armies or anything. We have one against the Hindu revolt, though. Let's actually, why don't we have this guy judged by Zun instead of executing him? That would make more sense, I think. And I suppose we'll send our army into this Abbasid province and try to start sieging it in case we can do that quickly for some reason. So he's now got 10,000 troops on the war goal. You know, I think the ticking war score might actually get there first. Okay, so when it says he was released, he was actually offered up in sacrifice to pagan gods. Because that's basically the same thing. Up to 96%. With any luck, he'll just do what he did before and change his mind about this siege and we'll get to 100. Or we'll just get to 100 first, anyway. %. I think we're gonna make it. Come on, 100. 100, okay, we got it. Enforced demands. The Caliph pays 672, unfortunately not 6,000. 672 gold to me, loses piety and prestige. We gain piety, we gain prestige, and we gain 3% moral authority for 20 years. I will take it. That is so good. Up to 1900 gold, which we could probably put to some good use. And our moral authority is actually at 42%, which is pretty high, but to get that last 8%, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Unless we get a lot of religious uprisings. We can be back at speed 4 now, since we're not fighting a war. Okay, so how do we spend our ill-gotten gains? Probably to upgrade our capital. Next level of Castle Town is quite expensive though. This one's much cheaper and probably worth doing. Help out our future income. Training grounds might be a good idea. Or the keep, maybe. Yeah, we'll do a keep in our capital holding. And faster levy reinforcements is very nice. So now that we're not getting the bonus for defending against infidels, let's check out how our vassal opinion looks. This guy is only at 50. Fortunately, our raised levy opinion penalties were dropping for the whole time that we were fighting that war, since we are allowed to do it for free, or we're allowed to raise levies for free when we're defending. I think we'll send our vizier to work on this guy though. And we probably should immediately declare a conquest war or two. This guy, unfortunately, is still going to be allied with his dynasty member over here. Even though he's pretty small now, he apparently lost some land to them. They are probably pretty strong. Actually, 4,000 is not too scary. How's Rajputana looking? 6,000-ish. Also allied to Punjab. We can, of course, look at our smaller Muslim neighbours, like this guy. We can definitely take a county from him. He's allied with the Sultan of Arabia, who has 13,000. Oh, he is a vassal of the Sultan of Arabia, actually. Or is he? He is, okay. He's also the same dynasty, which is a little confusing. We also have Khorasan up here, who are independent and don't have powerful allies, so we're definitely going to take a county from them without too much trouble. And you here are allied with the Abbasids, which unfortunately might put them off limits for us. Well, one thing that we learned is that the Umayyads did not send an army over to us when they were at war with us, so maybe we can afford to actually take land from them. Except for the fact that they're allied with the Abbasids. So we can keep an eye on this alliance, and if it disappears, we can consider doing that. For now, maybe we'll just declare the single county conquest war on him. And we'll take this county because it's the best one. Should be able to do this with just our personal levies. I fear my son is too cynical for his age. He is clear-sighted, or nothing the strap won't cure. I don't mind him being cynical, that's okay. Who are you at war with? A revolt, I guess, okay. So I think we will still be making money even with these troops raised, which is great. And we can just go in and start sieging our county. Okay, well, we're out of time for this episode, so let's leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.